If you are in your late 30s, early 40s, and you are trying to understand why you're going through certain things, this video is for you. We both know what we're talking about. You have entered your villain era. Firstly, what I'm talking about is Pluto, square Pluto. And this can be between 36 and 43, lasts up to about a year, 2 years. But it really is essentially a time where your desires, your questioning of morality, your whole life, all these things come into play. This is when you see the shattering of certain relationships, the breakdown of some structures, some mindsets, and what you need, what you require, your desires come straight to the surface. And in some cases, it means that you will be the bad guy in somebody else's story. It means that you are bringing what you need to the forefront. And it could dismantle certain things around you. We're talking relationships. We're talking structures, beliefs. If you're born with Pluto in Libra, this means that the current Pluto in Capricorn is squaring your Pluto, your natal Pluto. You are going to go through some things. Pluto in Libra generation, we are the generation that have introduced some concepts into partnerships. We've introduced the transformational aspect of what partnership means. There's a sense of 50-50 chance of being successful in a relationship, and considering what other relationships can be. We're no longer feeling like we have to be assigned to a certain relationship. It's quite split, with half of our generation believing that we should be traditional, and half of our generation thinking that we need to be open. So what's the lesson with Pluto, square Pluto? Entering into your dark side simply means uncovering the things that you never speak about, embracing the feelings that you never let come to the surface, the things that really have been there for a long time. What I'm seeing commonality is that within women, this is when they connect with men that are younger than them, because they are trying to grapple with that sense of man that they were attracted when they were younger. They were encountering him again at another stage in their life. I've seen this quite a few times. Another thing that could be faced is the biological sense. Having to make these changes, or the body going through these changes that we cannot control, no matter what we do, no matter the effort and the resilience and the consistency that we put into some of those habits, and our body is almost like having its own direction, its own conversation that we are not a part of. We're just along for the ride. So in some cases, a sense of innocence, naivety, all of those things, the reality of what we created for ourselves is shattered in some ways. And we're having to really understand that our dynamics, our position in certain relationships have to change. And it's the acceptance part that can be hard. Without that acceptance, it just feels painful to go through. With acceptance, you can create such an enlightenment experience. So tell me, what are your changes that you're going to, if you can discuss them. And I'll see you next time.